Welcome to my office. I hear that you are considering becoming a chiropractor.
That is right. I find the human body's innate ability to heal itself fascinating.
That is great. Chiropractic is a very rewarding profession, provided that you operate in an ethical manner and take your continuing education credits very seriously. You learn far more after graduating from chiropractic college than you do during school. Do you know what is involved in becoming a chiropractor?
I know that you need a bachelor's degree first, and that chiropractic college is 4 years of intense study of technique, anatomy, neurology, physiology, and radiology.
That is true. The programs are usually well designed, and the material is difficult. You can absorb an amazing amount of knowledge and become a really good doctor if you are self-motivated. However, you'll find that working hard in these classes is a waste of time because they will take all of the D students' grades and round them up to a C at the end of every semester. The administration does not care about quality control. They consistently undermine the efforts of the basic science professors and clinical faculty. It is dangerous and irresponsible on the part of the administration of the schools. You will find that the administrations of chiropractic colleges are hell-bent on destroying their own profession in exchange for short-term monetary gains.
Are the national boards hard?
Yes. Do you remember the D students I mentioned that the schools push through classes that didn't really pass them? They will fail the national boards and be unable to obtain a state license after graduating. You will know several people who are working as waiters at Applebee's and have defaulted on their student loans several years after they have graduated because they cannot pass the national boards.
I plan to apply to several chiropractic colleges after finishing undergrad.
Do you have a particular school in mind?
Yes, but I am going to apply to a whole bunch in case I don't get into the one I want.
Don't bother. If your check clears, then you got in.
I need to take some more classes to fulfill my prerequisites for entry.
Don't bother. If your check clears, then you got in. Tuition-dependent education ensures that all applicants will be accepted regardless of qualifications. The lax admission standards of chiropractic colleges are ruining the profession. They will waive the prerequisites if your check clears.
I am so excited about the high income that I can earn as a chiropractor.
Do you own a DeLorean that can travel back to the 1980s? Unless you do, you will find out the hard way that the Mercedes 80s are gone forever. People don't want to pay you cash for your services anymore, and insurance companies cover far less than they used to. Managed care and low Medicare reimbursements have made this job 10 times harder. I believe that Lucifer himself created the HMO.
I think chiropractors working together hold a key to bringing wellness to all people.
That is adorable. The chiropractic profession is split into about a zillion factions that all hate each other's guts. There are so many national organizations that completely disagree on everything. You would have an easier time getting Louis Farrakhan and David Duke to go to the prom together than you would getting these people to play nice with each other.
I can't wait to treat things like irritable bowel syndrome, insomnia, and dysmenorrhea. I plan on treating many conditions that are not back pain related.
That will never happen. You do realize that 99% of your patients will come in for low back or neck pain? If you don't want to treat people for low back pain every day for the next 30 years, then you are going into the wrong profession.
I cannot wait to make a whole bunch of new friends at chiropractic college.
You will probably make a few good friends. You will also be horrified by the behavior of your fellow students and how lightly they take the idea of being responsible for patient care. Many will have no problem with going on an all-night bender, driving drunk, and showing up to the student clinic the next morning to treat patients. There are no repercussions for acting like this due to the apathy of the faculty. They will not be expelled because the college wants their tuition dollars.
I am super excited about working with the faculty at chiropractic college. I can't wait to learn from their expertise.
That will not last very long. You will find out that some of them are truly outstanding. However, the vast majority are teaching because they got injured on the job and can't practice, or they are terrible business people and couldn't make it in the real world. Many of them are totally unrealistic about what you will really encounter in the real world because they have not been in private practice for 20 years. You will come across many who graduated a year before and are back teaching because their business went down in flames. These ones are often very bitter and will make you feel like you have made a bad decision by attending chiropractic college. You can look forward to having panic attacks about a month before graduating because of these people and their negative attitudes. How do you plan on paying for your schooling?
I plan to take out some education loans, but I should have no trouble paying them off once I am in practice.
Your sunny optimism makes me want to give myself a paper cut and pour lemon juice in it. You should plan on paying off the $150,000 that you will have to borrow over the course of the next 30 years. The cost of a chiropractic education has increased 1,600% since 1970.
I cannot wait to be a respected doctor. Once I have doctor in front of my name, people will treat me differently.
I have some beachfront property in Arizona that I would like to sell you. Remind me to talk to you about that later. You should know that you need to be truly excellent at diagnosis and have an outstanding command of anatomy and neurology if you want to be taken seriously by the medical community. Unless you make a total commitment to being head and shoulders above your peers when it comes to skill and knowledge, you will not be respected. You can thank the schools that have saturated the marketplace with nitwits for that. You will have to compete with these bad doctors for patients for the rest of your life. Having any semblance of morals will put you at a severe disadvantage.
I plan on hiring a practice management firm to get my practice off the ground and profitable right after graduation.
Oh my God, when I get home tonight, I will quietly laugh myself insane because of that last statement. Practice management companies are soulless vampires that will encourage you to see as many patients per hour as is humanly possible and provide substandard care, all for the sake of profit. You will make money at first, then you will be brought up on charges and lose your license because they will get you to bill insurance fraudulently, and you will be sued for malpractice because you missed a really important diagnosis like a hemorrhagic stroke because your patient visits are only 4 minutes long. Where would you like to practice?
I would like to open my own business in my hometown.
Are you from a decent-sized city?
No, it is a small town. I know other chiropractors in the area.
I hope you enjoy eating frozen waffles and ramen noodles. Have you applied for food stamps yet? The people in your hometown already have a chiropractor. They will not abandon the doctor that they have been seeing for years just because you happen to have been born there. If you aren't willing to uproot and find an area that can actually support your business, you are in huge trouble. You may actually have to leave the safety of your bedroom at your parents' house if you wish to have any amount of success.
I will learn valuable business skills in chiropractic college.
You are priceless. There is not a healthcare profession in existence that teaches anything remotely adequate in regard to running a business. Have you even been listening to me?
This discussion has been informative. I feel that I am ready to move forward with my plans.
I doubt that you have listened to a word I said. Please do not come to me looking for a job after you graduate